Back again at another episode, and I think I lost my voice. Okay, so if you followed from the previous video, we left off here. So we're gonna run our app npm run save, and let's see what we have. I already did it, but I turned it off. So we have we just installed our Vue app bar. That's the only thing that we had done. I think I should open oh I should run the project so that we know what we are building, right? I think it's in, oh, where is it? It should be in yeah, devs. So cd into dev s, yeah. No, let me just clear everything and let me see what we have. So this it should be in dev stress, and we can do php artisan serve. So you should remember that it used to be together with Laravel, but now we are separating it. So we come here and we have this. So this is it. So we have our, in the previous video, I think we fixed our navigation bar, right? So we come here, our project is running, so we can open it. So we have this, so we have our navigation bar done. So we're going to continue with the rest of the stuff that we need to do. So I've been thinking, so we need to set things up, and then the goal is that we'll do the sidebar and then we'll route to the post, and we have 42 minutes. I mean, it should be less than that because I'm going to be going really fast. Yeah, I'm going to be going really fast. So to start with, so we have the Vue app bar. So this is going to be on all of the pages. Okay, this is going to be on all of the pages. So what we can do is that we can just save this as a navigation component. So we can cut it, and then we can create a component called navbar.view, and then we just put everything inside. So this is our navbar.view, and you can add this if you want. You can just, these are not required, but you can do it. You can add a name, and just say this is navbar. So that is it. So this is our navbar. We save it, and now okay, so now we can take, like, we don't need the content and all of that stuff. We don't need it. And so what we need is that so we need is a router view. Okay, so we need a router view here. So that's all for app.view. So app.view is just going to be a router view. Let me just do this ESLint stuff. Yeah, so done. I'm gonna, is it prettier? I'm gonna just disable prettier. It's so you can remove prettier from here. You can just take it out so that you only leave ESLint to do the linting. So I don't need prettier to be warning me about stuff and all that thing. It's annoying. So yeah, so then your app.view just renders the router view. So the best way to explain this is that when your page runs, it runs the app view. The app view will say, hey, I don't have anything to display to you, but I'm going to look at the URL. If the URL is targeting the home, I'm going to give everything the router is saying. So now we have to go to our router.js, and we can see we've not even set it up. So we can set our path to say home, all right, and the name can be home, and components. So a component can be home, whatever, home. All right. So we need to create this component. So this can be a view because it's a home view. Okay, so you can go to views and then we can create a file called home, right? Home dot view. Okay, and then we save it. So this is our home dot view, and then we can just do the template thing, go out there and say hello from home. So we have something like this. Just we will come back to it. So we just save it, and we come here, and then we pick this, and then we import home from um, we in router. So we go out of router, we go to views, we go to slash, and we go to home. So we have it. So anytime you go to the root of our file, it's going to pop our home. So we should. Oh, what error is that? I'm still getting pretty fine. Oh my god. Alright, we should just leave it. This is just pretty stuff, you know. It's not like there's a mistake anywhere. So if you have this, so anytime, so when we go to our home route, you're going to get home. You're going to get this hello from home. You should be getting that. So when you go here, okay, good. We have hello from home because we are going to home. You know, this is our root URL, and then we get the hello from home because app.view says I don't have anything to show you, but talk to the router. Whatever the router says, give it to him. So the router says he's home, fetch this home component, and that's how we have this. Good. So now we are done. So everything's going to happen here in our home. So when you go to home, what do we have? When you go to home, you have an navbar, and we have this content, a sidebar, and a content, right? So we have to design all those things. So before we do that, you have to understand that we are going to import the navbar inside our home. That way we can, obviously we have to see it here because our home is now going to render our whole page. You get it? So we're going to come back and then I'm just going to say, I'm just going to put some navbar stuff. So did I spell it right? So look at the spelling, components, navbar. Okay, that is it. Okay, that is it. So that's right. So just a component. So just do navbar, copy, come down, do a script. You can prefer to name it. You can prefer to just do it. I prefer to name it, and then you can do import navbar from where are we? We're in views. We go out of views. We go to component, and then we go to navbar. Get it, and then we can copy it, and then we can come back and say component, create an object, and then we save navbar, and then we are done. So navbar will be there for us, and we can put this in the div. And see blah blah, let it be there. Let's do anything, you know, anything to just get it to work. And where are we here? And then we come here and whoop, we have it, but we can't see our hello from home, right? We can't see it. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So we have this, and woo, why is it not showing? I'm trying to find out why. What's wrong with Navbar? Did I do anything? Navbar, nothing. Yeah, I hate solving stuff like that. This thing has to be going smooth. So let me wrap this in the header one. Let me see. Still, let me see if anything in the console. What is it saying? Nothing. Nothing. What is the issue? This thing is going to stress me. Time is going. I have 35 minutes left. Ooh, God. This thing is going to give me hell. What is wrong? What is wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I do something wrong? I don't know what I did wrong. Anyways, um, okay. Let me do something. Let's see, within container. It's not container. I don't know. Let's see if this will work. Let's represent that container. Let's say fluid. I think that is it. I want to see if that will work. Oh, still. Okay, main content. What about main content? Main content. I save it. Come here. I still don't see it. Okay, you know what? Let's comment this out. I'm gonna get an error, but let's do this and then let's see. We have it huge. Hello from home. So why doesn't it show? So let's go to the Vuetify documentation. Let's go to app bars. Let's go to app bars and within app bar, blah blah blah. I don't know why this thing is not coming. So we have a Vim app bar here. You know, let's do some troubleshooting. So we come here and then instead of this, we paste this and to also get us. This will have a script. Where is the script? Okay, no script. So look, this is working. All right, this is working. So we're gonna just stick to this. Okay, so we'll go here and then we're going to take the one that we wanted, the one that, yeah, this, the one that does the skills. So we go in there, blah 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 blah, and we say collapse on scroll. You know, we just take all the stuff that is collapse on scroll, blah blah blah. If we fix it and then it still gives an error, then we would, um I don't want to do double work. Let's just copy everything. VinAbar. We just cut it. We go to navbar. What's your navbar? So now we can go back and do everything to where we were. Save it. Go to navbar, and this is what we actually wanted to. You know what? Let me just take this absolute. Let me just type. Yeah, it was an absolute. Whew. God, so we don't have to change anything. So let's leave everything like that and just take out the absolute boolean there. That was causing everything to move around. So we solved it. So we go back to where are we? Where are we? Home. We have it. So we do our content. Yeah. We now do our Vim column. No. We need a row. Okay, we need a row first. We need a Vim row. We need a Vim row and a Vim column. So we need two columns. Okay, we need two columns. And we can take this and say cut it and put it here and say sidebar, then come here and say content, and then save it. Was that was what I was looking for. So I think we have it. So we just have to style it and say, hey, move here, do this, do now, all this stuff. So we can now, you're done, right? So view content, blah 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 blah. Yeah. So the side. Wait. It has to be in the. It doesn't have to go where it has to be in this. In the mid. Look at it. That's not where it's supposed to be. What's all these errors coming from? You know what? It has to be in the middle, right? So view content, view row, view column. Do you have to do something here? Oh, Vuetify content. Or is it container? Okay, I think I'll do it Vim container. All right. I think then I'll yeah. I think it's a container, not content. And I'll just cut this. Oh boy, I'm running out of time. And then we can save it. So let's see what we have. Vue, Vue container. Is it a container? Vue container. Vue. Let me see. MD is equal to 3. We can do MD is equal to, is it 8? We can do it 9. Now let's see what we have. Yeah, exactly what we want. So, but this thing is not fluid. Still getting the same thing. Customer navigate content. Did you register the component correctly? Do I have to register the component? Oh, this is exhausting. Okay. The content inside the container. So content is inside the container. Then I can say fill height. Container content. That's what's confusing me. Alright, so we have it, we can give it our own style, but for now let's ride with this, let's ride with it. So we have our navbar components coming in, contents coming in, blah blah. Now let's design our sidebar. So our sidebar looks, just simple like this, something really simple. Put it together as scrolling effects. Really cool. So we don't have it now because we don't have any scroll. So yeah, we need to have our sidebar now. So we can go into component and create a sidebar component. So we can just go here to sidebar.vue and yeah, sidebar.vue, set it up with the normal templating stuff, and yeah, come in here. Now we have a sidebar, right? So obviously it's going to go to, let's just do this for 8. Okay, so let's design our sidebar. What do we need? So we need, how is it? Yeah, we need some image and then some paragraph beneath it. sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's all we need for the sidebar. So we can start importing sidebar component in here. Just do this. Just do components. I didn't see the component. It's there. Sidebar. So come here. Come on. Sidebar. So we have our sidebar fixed. So we can go into our sidebar and we start doing things. So what do we need first? We need a Vuetify image. So we come here to Vuetify. We say image, and then oh, it's not loading. Do I have poor internet? What is here? This thing has to load. You have to wait for it to load. I mean, or just where are the images? I mean, where are the images? So just an image with a source and all that. I just need the properties you can add to an image. That's all. So we come here. We can create an extra div. Even though we can even put it in a card. Simple. It should be in the same card. So make up. What? Yeah. I have to close this. Closing tags. This is div. This div closes this div. This card. VCAC. Okay. Good to go. Alright. So our image. This is our image. We should have a source of the image. I think we're gonna get our own image later on. So when we go to images, we have this which is called profile. So we can go to the directory where you have your project. Mine is in devs, front end, let's front end, and go to source, go to assets, and you can now copy the image you want and just drag it in. You get it? So yeah, our image is in Right now we are in what? We are in sidebar, so we go out of components and then we go to assets slash. So we go to assets and we have it here. It's not even an image folder, so we can create a folder called images. We can now drag. We can delete all this stuff. Delete. Maybe SVG, delete. So we have assets, images, and profile image. So assets, images slash flow profile.png, and we don't need a name. I don't need lazy refs or whatever thing that is called. I don't need this. I don't need a class gray lighting. I don't need all of that. Maximum width. I don't know. I don't need it. I don't think I need it. So the width has to be no, not the width. Um, width, height. So I'm gonna say height. No, width. Width has to be 2. I mean the width. No, wait. The width will just take the size of the sidebar. So let me just give it. So when you give it a height, the width is going to calculate automatically. So let's say 200 px. Okay, this I don't know if it's going to work. Well, let's say we have. Wait. Error. Profile. Profile is JPEG, not PNG. Sorry, guys. JPG. All right. Oh, this is huge. Look at you. Error. Vue container. Vue container. Name. What is that? Clear off. Continue. I don't have any issue here. Yeah, so we did it, but it's really huge, like really huge. But we're just gonna keep it like that. And we have an image here, so we can now go. This thing is just taking up too much space. I don't like my development to be like that. We only have 20 minutes left. Oh my god. Oh my yaks. So let me check this out. Self-closing. That's the works. Yes, this is huge. I thought 200 pages is going to keep the thing, So we have vein card, and inside our vein card, I put this. You know what? I have the code. Why not just go into the code and just copy and paste? Just listening to it. You know what? I'm going to go into the code and just copy it and paste it. I think that way it's simple, and I can go through the code for you guys and see. Okay. You understand? Yeah. So I think it's here. So left us. Yeah, and I think it should be okay. This public resources, JS, and this thing my sidebar is in containers, right? Yeah. Oh, where is it? It's not here. So I'm gonna close it, cover it, paste it. Yeah. So we have it. So this is gonna make our work much easier. So you just follow up. So you have a content record title. So we just copy it, and I created this myself, so I can copy my own code, right? Yeah, I can. And copy it myself. Oh, this is it's in the whole image actually. That was below. So the whole image is wrapped inside. So we can now move this to dash assets slash images slash um profile.jpg. Yeah, we have it. Let's save and let's go again. What do we got? What do we? Woo! Look at that. Nice. Nice. Mmm. Mmm. This is nice. Oh, this is 80% zoom. So when I zoom to 100%, you see it's quite the same. When I go to 80%, so let me zoom 80%. You can see that, wow, this is what we have. We have it. So you can just copy the code. Now the code is here. Why not? Make our test. This will make our work very easy. You see, we can go through the code and then. So after Vue image, you just put a vector test. Then you go vector test and try. Save it. And then we don't see any test. Okay, you have to do the background. So the test is there, but because the background is whatever, so we're going to do this. We're going to add a flat ID to the card that we had. So we have a theme background. So ID should be here. Yeah. So we just copy the style. We come in here, our template, we do a style. So this is going to be the same, but the only difference is that we're going to connect it to a different theme background. We have a theme background. So we go back. Ooh, we have it. So this is easy. I mean, you're gonna move faster this way. So that is it. And so the next thing is we do a vcard action. So a vcard action actually like where you can put your action buttons or whatever you want. So we have a vcard action with our Twitter stuff. You know, so you can create your own Twitter API and go to Twitter and just create a Twitter button and now connect it to your stuff. We have a divider. So divider is here, but you can if you look close, there's a divider, some dash thing there. So you can come in here, pick our divider, and after vcard actions, we put our divider, that divides it, and then we have a card title that says free dev book, and then we copy it, and then we go, which has this class align end, white text, font weight bold. All these are Vuetify display stuff. So you go to styles and animations, you go to typography, there you have all the display. You can display it big and add fonts with all these classes are free to use. You get it. So that is that, and then we are now coming to create our languages. Hey, what did I just say? I mean, our free ebooks. These are clickable buttons. So they just do a VBTN stuff. So for now, let me just create everything. So you just copy everything. I mean, that's going to be a lot for you, but you just have to go pause the video and then you can just do it. So we can go over. So this button actually, this is the first button. So we have a margin A, like all round margin of 1. We have a font weight of bold. The, the button is a text kind of button, so it's not like it doesn't have a background and all that. And the color is white. And then we have an icon inside the button, and the icon is using MDI Node.js. So MDI icons, so you can go to material design icons here, and you can type Node. So when I select Node, you can see Node.js icon here. So you can just go in and just do MDI Node, and that is all. So if you look at our plugins, plugins index, where did I install MDI icons? Or does it come automatically with Vuetify? Okay, so I think it comes bundled with Vuetify, but some installations you have to install it yourself. So for here, it comes bundled with Vuetify. So that is how you get it. Okay, so that is it. So you have your Node.js, and I did the same for the React native handbook. So I used the MDR React. The color is also white. The same stuff. The same stuff. Color is white. The same stuff. The same stuff. And then different MDI and stuff. VGS. So yeah, we can automate it once we are ready. We can just do a for loop something and just populate it that way. So yeah, we have it there. So we can actually pause it. We can save it, and then we can go back and let's see what we have. And look, we have it, right? We have almost something similar, but this is huge, so we need to, the width is huge, so we need to close it. So we can now come in here and we go to home, and instead of giving it 3 rows, we give here 9, we give it 3, we give here 9, and then we go. Yeah, this is fine. This is cute. This is almost like this. Alright, this is almost like that. So we need to have the whole background set up as a black dark theme, so this can look really nice. So let's do this whole background thing has to be set to dark theme, and I think that should be done. Um, and the theme background, I'm going to add it somewhere. That should be in home. So home is rendering all the page with the nav bar and everything, with the content and everything. So we can have an ID, and then we can have. We can just do something. Background. Just name it something. I don't know what I want to name it, but background is cool. Coming in full style. What's an ID or a class? I guess an ID. Background, background color. So we can go and copy the color. If you have color picker, you just what do you call it, Chrome extension. So you can click on the color, it copies the color, come back here and just do a paste, and you get a color, and then that's it. And then oh, this should work, but it didn't work. I guessed right. Oh, it did. It did. So we are close, isn't it? We close. We are close. We are close. So for now, the navbar is not doing this, cool shit. Because you've not added it yet. Do we have it? We will look at it. Maybe you've added it, So yeah. So we done, and we go back to our sidebar. So we've added all our Vuetify stuff, right? We've added all this stuff. So what is left is we added tutorial tags on our sidebar. So we go to our sidebar, we have our tutorial tags here, another divider, and we have our tutorial tag. So we can add another divider. Let me do it one by one so you can understand what's going on. And then we have our divider, and then we can have our another type vehicle title, and then a div that contains all the chips. Okay, so just go in here and then we paste it. Now for here we are doing some writing some JavaScript functions, so we are binding a lot of things. So since we are not connected to the API yet, if you go here, we have the get category tools, and that's actually when you click on it, that's a click function. When you click on it, it pushes the path and query something. And we have the get color. So the get color actually you change the color based on the category name. Okay, so just if the name is C, return the color of this, name is blue. So those are things. So for now we don't have it, so we're just going to use one color. So I'm just going to say green. So you can go to Vuetify. If you want to change the colors, you can go to Vuetify and go to colors. You can see there are a whole bunch of colors. You can copy anyone you want. You can copy red accent one. Say red accent, you copy, come in here and just paste it red accent 2. And we don't have it. We should move the click because we don't have a click now. We're going to build it later on. So we are not doing a v4 because we don't have an API set up yet. So for now we just hard code it, and then we leave it like this. Category name, so we can just do view because we have we have Node.js, Vue.js. When you click, it actually gives you the categories in the name, right? So for now we just use, we don't have any data to work with, so now we just hard code it there like that. So when we save it, no errors, right? Yeah. So when we save it, we come in here and then we just have just one category tag. We get it. So we can add it. You can just copy and paste, and add another one, and say JavaScript, and just change it to yellow. JavaScript is mainly yellow, right? Yeah, JavaScript is always yellow. Yeah, something like that. That makes sense. Change this to node. Node is like green, or Yeah, no, this is like green. Yeah, this is okay. So we are done with the sidebar. Now to the content. Who? It's like my time is up, guys. I have 9 minutes left. Okay, 9 minutes. What can we do in 9 minutes? So we're done with the sidebar. You see how quickly this was? This was really fast. Like fast. Now, someone is asking me how do you get this? Because I'm using Mac, I can go to icons, something, show icons. Yeah, show emojis and symbols. So I go here, I can pick one, and then you can copy it or something. Yeah, yeah, creating. Yeah, you can go to notes. When you go to notes, you can just import your. You can go to. You can do this. What is it? Emojis and symbols. So you can select any emoji you want, star, and then you can copy it. Now when you copy it, when I come here, I can paste it and get star. You know, I can copy any emoji I want and just paste it there. So that's how I got the hi, the hand waving. So that's how you get it. So we done, and then we are now moving to the. So we're going to tell Vue router that when the user routes to the home, it should load the home and then it should redirect and give us the home content. Right? So now we have content here because we've hard coded it here in our home that says content. But for now, we don't need it. We're going to put a router view. We're going to put a router view here. And so how this is to be for now, we shouldn't have anything here. Good. So how this is going to work is that when you hit the home, where is our router? Where is our router? Um, I should have router. What, where the heck? Router. Yeah, this is our router. So this is it. So when you go to home, it's going to load the home component. Okay, so this is the home component. It loads, and our sidebar loads, our navbar loads, and then nothing is here. So here should contain our content, right? So here is going to say, hey, here the page home component is going to say, I don't have anything to render here, but I only have a router view. So let me go to the router view and let me see what home component, because you are still in the home. You're still here. You're still in this route home. You've not navigated anywhere, and it loads here, and then it says, I'm looking for a page, but I can't find it. But router view is here, so I'm going to talk to router view and ask him what I should show here. So when it comes to router view, it says, oh, nothing is actually here, but then we are going to say the home has children. Okay, so the home has a children. The children is an array, and the array also has a path called slash um, post, because when you load the page, it's going to open post. It's going to give you all the posts that we have, or whatever, you understand. Yeah, so it's going to open post, and then the name is, you can name it anything you want, post. You can name it post, and then the component that should render at that router view is posts. You get it? So you're going to tell Vue that when you render the home component, redirect 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 us to slash post. So it's a way of telling Vue router that once the home page is ready, anything the Vue router is a children of Vue. So when you load Vue, don't just stay there, because how do we, when you load home button, or when you load the home URL, it has to do something for you to see this, because no one is clicking. You're not going to click post to see the post. It's going to render here, and that's what the redirect does. The redirect will just automatically redirect you again and then show the post. I mean, this is the best way I can explain it. So let's see it in action first. So we can go here and say import post from, and do this and go here. So post can be it's a component, because the view is a home, so that should be a component. So go here, so post. So we're going to create a post component. So we come here to component, and then we create post.view, right? So now we are here. Now create a template, and then we can say a div, and yeah, now let's say hello from post. So we know that yeah, post has rendered, it's working. That is it. So we come here and then we see hello from post, hello from post. So our thing is working. So now we can now build this component, this thing. This is going to be one single one. So do we have time? We have 3 minutes. We can do that, right? We can definitely do that. So this is post. So we have to build it. So without not wasting time, let's go back to our folder. Let's go and look for post. And it should be in components. Post. Has it loaded here? We can now take away sidebar. We don't need it anymore. So we can load it and say new post. Okay, yeah, post is done. We have just 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 3 minutes. So this is post, and wow, this is so we can just what. I don't want to copy and paste because you guys are following. So I don't know. So first of all, we have to create a div. The div is already there, and it has a class of margin bottom of 5 because another post is going to be beneath it. They are going to loop through the post, so another post is going to be beneath it. Okay, so for now I can take this out when we actually use that. So maximum height is 10 vh, so it's going to be vertical height is I don't know what I mean, but that's like getting everything on the page, something like that. Not everything, I don't know everything. So you can copy the card, so you can do a V card actually. So you can come here and do V card, and the ID is called. We'll come to that. For now, you can delete this. Imagine Y means margin top and down is just one, and then V for blah blah blah. We don't need all the V for because now we don't have anything to work with, and then we have a layout. So Vue Vuetify there's an update on Vuetify. So Vue layout and flex this thing doesn't work. If you want to use flex, you can just say B flex. Okay. So for now, we can do the instead of all this D flex what. What we can do is that we can just do a div. Oh, and give it a class called D flex. Okay, and say justify. So justify between justify what's the one that actually pushes it far and justify no, I think it's between justify between. So in here justify between, that means we're going to have um, two divs. So justify between, we're going to have one div that just oh, one div that just loads this one, and another div that just loads a date and this. Okay, because you're working with flex. So if you not know what flex is, you should go and learn about flex. So that is it. So you can now get all this view card title, copy, paste it here, and there's no clickable thing because you don't have any data. And we can go back and copy one of the post titles. So authentication with that. We'll come back and fix the font. Okay, that's a really nice font. So that is the vcard title, and then the content is in the text, and then you come in here and say vcard content, and then you can change in here and let's get some content. You can write this content here. Oh, okay, you guys can just copy any text and just put it there, right? Yeah, I know you're going to copy and paste anyhow. Anyway, I'm going to copy and paste. So we have it, and we have it, and you know what? Let's see what we have. Countdown is finished. We are done. We are done. So we have it, but then we don't see because of the color. Right? We have it. See, we have it. We have it. So let's do the color. The color is I think this is the ID theme. So we can add the ID theme to the card. Did we add it to the card? We didn't add it. So we can say ID theme, and I think ID theme is styled down there. theme. Saying what? Come here and say style. Say the theme. What? Okay, 2 styles. I'm still getting help. Oh, okay. So ID theme. So when you hover on the ID theme, so you can see here, we have that hover thing. When you hover on it, you see that thing. When you hover on it, you see the color changes, the background color changes. Yeah, that's what you've done here. That's it here. So background. When you hover, the background color changes in the case of things like that. So that's done. So we come here. Look what we just did. Look what we just did. So we are close, right? This is really fast. So I'll end it here, and then our next tutorial we're going to continue, and we're going to finish off with building our post component. And I think that'll be all. Then we can now start connecting our backend. So on our next video, we're going to build our backend and connect it. So thank you guys for staying with me. Catch you on the next episode.